Welcome to USA Old Coins, the channel where we explore the fascinating history of American coins. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at some of the most iconic and inspiring Washington quarter dollars, including the special Maya Angelou and Dr. Sally Ride commemoratives, the historic Crossing the Delaware issue, and the unique 1776 to 1976 bicentennial coins. Join us as we uncover the stories, artistry, and incredible value behind these remarkable pieces of American history. Top 1. The 2023 P. Washington quarter featuring Eleanor Roosevelt is more than just a coin. It's a tribute to one of the most remarkable figures in American history and a reflection of the United States Mint's commitment to honoring influential Americans. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin is part of the American Women Quarters program, a series that celebrates the extraordinary achievements of women who shaped the nation. With Eleanor Roosevelt's likeness now gracing the quarter, collectors and history enthusiasts alike have a new opportunity to own a piece of history that blends artistry, legacy, and the thrill of numismatic collecting. The obverse of this 2023 P quarter features the enduring portrait of George Washington, a design that has graced the quarter since 1932, symbolizing the nation's first president and founding ideals. However, the reverse introduces a fresh narrative: Eleanor Roosevelt, depicted in a lifelike pose that reflects both her dignity and her tireless dedication to human rights. The intricate design captures the essence of Roosevelt's character, from the thoughtful expression on her face to the subtle detailing of her attire, reflecting the Mint's extraordinary craftsmanship. Every line, contour, and nuance on the coin is scrutinized by collectors, as even the smallest variation or error can transform an ordinary coin into a rare treasure. The 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt quarter holds appeal not just for its design but also for its place in modern American coinage. As the quarters in this series are intended primarily for collectors, production numbers at the Philadelphia Mint are limited compared to circulating quarters. This naturally increases the coin's desirability, especially among those who pursue complete sets of the American Women quarters. With the combination of historical significance, artistic achievement, and collectability, this coin is immediately compelling for coin enthusiasts of all experience levels. Errors and variations are a major factor in the collectible appeal of modern quarters, and the 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt coin is no exception. Die cracks, die clashes, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and planchet anomalies have all been documented in limited numbers in previous quarters, and this release has already begun to show signs of such collectible rarities. For example, a die crack along the rim of the coin or a doubling of letters in United States of America can make a standard coin highly desirable among collectors seeking unique pieces. Planchet errors are particularly intriguing on the Eleanor Roosevelt quarter. Occasionally, coins are struck on improperly prepared planchets, resulting in streaks, unusual toning, or surface irregularities. Some examples of the 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt quarter have exhibited attractive rainbow toning or slight surface anomalies that enhance their visual appeal, making them sought-after additions to a collection. Collectors who specialize in modern minting errors know that the presence of even a minor flaw can dramatically increase the coin's market value. Off-center strikes are another exciting feature. When a coin is misaligned during striking, portions of the design may be missing or partially visible. Some 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt quarters have been discovered with the reverse design slightly offset, creating a fascinating visual effect and rendering the coin far more collectible. Each off-center coin is unique, offering collectors the thrill of owning something that could never be exactly replicated. High-grade specimens of the 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt quarter are especially valuable. Coins graded MS-65 or higher, with sharp detail on Roosevelt's face and the surrounding design elements, are considered top-tier collectibles. When such coins also feature a minting anomaly or unusual toning, their desirability and market value increase significantly. Collectors who carefully evaluate coins based on strike quality, luster, and surface condition are willing to pay a premium for these exceptional examples. Cultural significance adds another layer to the coin's appeal. Eleanor Roosevelt was not only First Lady but also a diplomat, activist, and advocate for human rights, serving as a delegate to the United Nations and chairing the committee that drafted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Her presence on the quarter elevates it beyond mere currency. It becomes a symbol of justice, equality, and perseverance. Owning a coin that commemorates her achievements allows collectors to connect tangibly with history, making it a meaningful centerpiece for any collection. Aesthetic considerations further enhance the desirability of the coin. The combination of the copper-nickel-clad composition, high-relief design, and Roosevelt's expressive depiction makes this coin visually striking. Collectors appreciate coins that are not only rare but also beautiful, and the 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt quarter meets both criteria. Coins with exceptional strikes, full rims, and appealing toning can be the highlight of a modern collection, admired for their artistry as much as for their historical importance. Collectors also delight in the challenge of assembling complete sets of the American women quarters. Each release in the series represents a unique story, an opportunity to celebrate a woman whose contributions shaped the nation. Eleanor Roosevelt's quarter is a must-have for those striving for completeness, as it embodies both historical significance and the modern collector's quest for rarity and perfection. Exploring rolls, scrutinizing certified examples, and hunting for subtle anomalies are all part of the thrill, transforming the collection of modern quarters into a fascinating hobby. This coin also opens the door to discussions about minting techniques and modern errors. The Philadelphia Mint continues to refine its processes, yet the production of large quantities of coins inevitably leads to occasional anomalies. Doubling on the letters, die scratches, or minor imperfections on the planchet can occur, and savvy collectors seek out these rare occurrences. Every error is a reminder that coin production is both art and science, where precision and human oversight intersect to create coins that are sometimes ordinary and sometimes extraordinary. The 2023 P. Eleanor Roosevelt quarter appeals to collectors of all levels. Beginners may be drawn to its cultural and historical significance, while seasoned collectors focus on varieties, minting errors, and high-grade specimens. The coin serves as a bridge between history, artistry, and the thrill of discovery, offering educational value and aesthetic satisfaction. Each coin is a tangible link to the legacy of a remarkable woman, the ingenuity of the U.S. Mint, and the joy of coin collecting. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin. And like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a 2023 P. Washington quarter featuring Eleanor Roosevelt, especially in pristine uncirculated condition or exhibiting rare errors, has reached up to $125 in words. Top 2. The 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter, also known as the Bicentennial quarter, is one of the most iconic coins in modern American numismatics. Struck to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the United States independence, this coin represents more than currency. It is a tangible piece of history, celebrating the birth of a nation and honoring the enduring legacy of George Washington. From the moment it was introduced, the bicentennial quarter captured the imagination of the public, collectors, and coin enthusiasts alike, becoming a symbol of patriotic pride and a must-have for anyone interested in American coins. The obverse of the bicentennial quarter continues the timeless portrait of George Washington, originally designed in 1932 by John Flanagan, a design that has become instantly recognizable around the world. Washington's dignified profile, with its sharp lines and distinguished expression, evokes the respect and admiration Americans hold for their first president. But what truly sets this coin apart is the reverse, which departs from the traditional eagle design. The reverse showcases a spirited depiction of a colonial drummer, marching alongside a victory torch encircled by 13 stars, representing the original 13 colonies. This intricate and dynamic design, created by John Flanagan in collaboration with other mint artists, celebrates the revolutionary spirit and the perseverance that led to America's independence. The bicentennial quarter was issued in large quantities for both circulation and collector sets, but despite the millions minted, certain varieties and errors have made some examples particularly valuable. Collectors immediately recognized that coins with die cracks, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and unusual planchet variations could become prized additions to a collection. Even subtle differences in the sharpness of the reverse design, or the placement of the stars and torch, could increase desirability among seasoned collectors who search for coins that stand out from ordinary circulation issues. Die cracks on the bicentennial quarter are among the most sought-after errors. These small raised lines appear when a die develops a fissure during production, transferring the crack onto the coin's surface. Some bicentennial quarters exhibit prominent die cracks across the reverse design, sometimes intersecting the torch or stars, creating a visually striking and unique coin. Each die crack is effectively one of a kind, making the coin highly collectible. Coins exhibiting more extensive or dramatic cracks often command a premium in both private sales and auction settings, particularly when combined with strong strike quality. Another notable collectible feature is double die errors. On the bicentennial quarter, doubled dies may manifest as duplication of the lettering, the date, or portions of the drummer and torch. These doubling effects, when pronounced and easily visible to the naked eye, are especially prized because they reflect a rare flaw in the minting process. Collectors often seek examples that have bold, clear doubling, as these errors are far less common than ordinary circulation coins and carry significant numismatic interest. Off-center strikes are yet another fascinating variation found among some 1776 to 1976 quarters. These occur when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned with the die during striking, resulting in portions of the design being missing or misaligned. Some collectors specialize in these off-center errors, as each misstrike is unique and provides insight into the minting process. Coins with moderate off-center strikes are often more valuable than heavily misaligned examples, balancing uniqueness with aesthetic appeal. Planchet errors also add to the intrigue of the bicentennial quarter. Occasionally, coins were struck on blanks with slight imperfections, such as lamination flaws, clipped planchets, or improper metal composition. These anomalies can produce unusual surface textures, missing sections of metal, or uneven edges, making each affected coin visually distinctive. Collectors who pursue such errors find the thrill of the hunt particularly rewarding, as spotting a unique planchet flaw can elevate an ordinary coin to a prized treasure. The bicentennial quarter is particularly compelling for collectors who appreciate historical significance. Beyond its numismatic attributes, this coin commemorates an extraordinary milestone in American history, the nation's bicentennial. Collectors value it not only for its potential financial worth but also for its connection to the revolutionary legacy of the United States. Owning a bicentennial quarter is akin to holding a piece of the nation's story, a tangible link to the sacrifices, struggles, and triumphs of America's founders. Collectors also appreciate the bicentennial quarter for its aesthetic qualities. The reverse design, with its detailed drummer, torch, and 13 stars, is visually captivating. Coins with strong strikes, full rims, and well-defined details are particularly sought after, as they showcase the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. The luster and finish of well-preserved coins can enhance the overall appeal, making them centerpiece items in modern coin collections. Another aspect of the 1776 to 1976 quarter that excites collectors is its role in complete sets. Many coin enthusiasts pursue sets of quarters from the 20th century, and the bicentennial issue is an essential piece for any collection spanning the history of Washington quarters. Completing a set with this coin, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, brings a sense of accomplishment and historical continuity, linking modern collectors with a 2-century-old legacy. The bicentennial quarter also opens the door to educational exploration. Coin enthusiasts often study the production techniques, die varieties, and minting errors associated with these coins, learning how the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions of coins while still allowing for unique anomalies to occur. Understanding the nuances of die cracks, doubled dies, and planchet errors deepens appreciation for the minting process and connects collectors to the meticulous craft of coin production. In addition to error varieties, condition and grading significantly impact the value of the 1776 to 1976 quarter. Coins that retain original luster, exhibit sharp detail, and have minimal signs of wear are highly prized. Certified coins graded MS65 or higher are particularly sought after, as they combine rarity, condition, and aesthetic appeal. Collectors often compete for these top-grade examples at auctions, private sales, and online marketplaces, with the most pristine specimens commanding significant premiums. The bicentennial quarter is not only a numismatic treasure but also a cultural symbol. Its design celebrates American heritage, commemorates the nation's founders, and reflects the patriotic pride of the 1970s, a time when the nation looked back at its 200-year history with reflection and reverence. For modern collectors, the coin represents a bridge between past and present, offering both historical significance and contemporary appeal, whether you are a beginner collector just starting your journey or a seasoned numismatist seeking rare varieties. The 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter offers something for everyone. It combines history, artistry, and the excitement of collecting. Each coin has the potential to tell a story, from subtle die cracks and doubled dies to off-center strikes and unusual planchet flaws. Collecting these quarters allows enthusiasts to engage with history, appreciate fine craftsmanship, and participate in a hobby that rewards curiosity, patience, and attention to detail. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 1776 to 1976 Washington bicentennial quarter. Particularly examples with notable mint errors or uncirculated condition, has reached up to $125 in words. Top 3. The 2022 Washington quarter featuring Drive Sally Ride is not just another coin in circulation, it is a celebration of history, science, and the extraordinary achievements of one of America's most iconic astronauts. As the first American woman in space, Dr. Sally Ride broke barriers and inspired generations, and this quarter immortalizes her legacy in the hands of every collector and coin enthusiast. Released by the United States Mint in 2022, this coin is part of the American Women Quarters program, which honors remarkable American women whose contributions have had a lasting impact on society. The Dr. Sally Ride quarter stands as both a beautiful piece of currency and a symbol of inspiration for young women and science enthusiasts alike. The obverse of this quarter maintains the timeless portrait of George Washington, a design that has graced quarters since 1932, reminding us of the nation's enduring history and the founding principles upon which the United States was built. But it is the reverse that makes this coin extraordinary. The design features a vivid depiction of Dr. Sally Ride floating in a spacesuit, her figure carefully detailed as she maneuvers in microgravity. Surrounding her are the stars of the universe, capturing the vastness of space and the awe-inspiring environment that she explored. The intricate artistry conveys both motion and wonder, allowing viewers to feel connected to her groundbreaking journey aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1983. Collectors quickly recognized that, beyond its historical significance, the Dr. Sally Ride quarter has unique qualities that make it appealing for serious numismatists. While millions of these quarters were minted for general circulation, certain coins exhibit subtle die variations, minor minting errors, and variations in strike quality that elevate their collectability. These factors make some examples more desirable than others, creating a thrilling pursuit for collectors eager to discover rare or unusual specimens. Coins with strong details, fully preserved luster, or distinctive anomalies can become prized pieces in both personal and professional collections. Die cracks are one of the most intriguing features that can appear on the Dr. Sally Ride quarter. These raised lines occur when a die develops a fissure during the minting process, transferring a unique pattern onto the coin's surface. Some quarters may exhibit small cracks intersecting Dr. Ride's spacesuit or the surrounding stars, creating visually striking patterns that distinguish them from ordinary circulation coins. Collectors often seek out these examples, as each die crack is effectively one of a kind, offering a sense of individuality to the coin. Another compelling feature is the double die error. On rare Dr. Sally Ride quarters, lettering, dates, or even elements of the astronaut's image may appear doubled due to a misalignment of the dies during production. These doubled features, when clearly visible, are highly sought after by collectors, as they reflect a rare flaw in the minting process and add both historical and monetary value. Coins with bold, noticeable doubling can command significant attention at auctions or private sales, especially if they remain in pristine condition. Off-center strikes are yet another captivating anomaly among some 2022 Dr. Sally Ride quarters. When a coin blank is misaligned during striking, portions of the design may appear truncated or shifted. While such off-center strikes are relatively rare, they provide a visual reminder of the complexity and precision required in coin production. Collectors find these anomalies exciting because each misstrike is unique, and the degree of off-centering can greatly affect the coin's rarity and value. Planchet errors also add an element of excitement for collectors. Occasionally, a quarter may be struck on a blank with slight imperfections, such as lamination flaws, incomplete metal content, or clipped edges. These irregularities result in unusual surface textures or missing sections of the design, giving each flawed coin a one-of-a-kind character. Planchet errors, combined with strong detail and well-preserved luster, can make a Dr. Sally Ride quarter a standout addition to a collection, attracting collectors who seek both beauty and rarity. The historical significance of the coin enhances its appeal. Dr. Sally Ride was a trailblazer not just in space exploration, but also in science education and advocacy for STEM fields. Owning a coin that celebrates her legacy allows collectors to connect with an important chapter in American history and human achievement. The design itself captures the excitement and wonder of space exploration, offering both aesthetic beauty and educational value for anyone who admires the achievements of remarkable American women. Condition is crucial in determining the value of the Dr. Sally Ride quarter. Coins that retain their original mint luster, exhibit sharp details, and show minimal signs of wear are especially prized. Examples in uncirculated condition or certified by grading services as MS65 or higher are particularly sought after by collectors. High-grade coins are often the centerpiece of collections and can command premiums at auctions, particularly when they also feature mint errors or unique strike characteristics. Collectors are also drawn to the Dr. Sally Ride quarter as part of the larger American Women Quarters program. Completing a set of these quarters provides a narrative of the remarkable contributions of American women throughout history, connecting each coin to its honoree's legacy. The Dr. Sally Ride quarter serves as a key piece in these sets, symbolizing exploration, courage, and inspiration for future generations. It is a coin that is not just collected for its monetary value but also celebrated for its cultural and educational significance. For enthusiasts who appreciate artistry, the Dr. Sally Ride quarter is a masterpiece. The intricate details of the spacesuit, the movement captured in microgravity, and the composition of the stars in the background reflect meticulous craftsmanship. Coins with crisp strikes, fully defined elements, and preserved luster are particularly appealing, allowing collectors to enjoy both the historical narrative and visual splendor of the piece. The combination of history, artistry, and minting quality makes this coin a must-have for collectors of modern U.S. coins. Collectors who enjoy exploring mint errors will find the 2022 Dr. Sally Ride quarter especially rewarding. Each die crack, doubled die, off-center strike, or planchet flaw provides a glimpse into the complexities of coin production and highlights the uniqueness of each minting. Hunting for these varieties adds excitement to the hobby, allowing collectors to actively engage with the coin's history while seeking out rare and valuable examples that stand out from ordinary circulation coins. This quarter is also an excellent conversation piece. Whether displayed in a collection used for educational purposes or gifted to a young science enthusiast, it sparks discussions about space exploration, American history, and the achievements of remarkable women. It embodies a fusion of history, science, and culture, making it more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of human achievement and perseverance. Whether you are a beginner just starting your journey into coin collecting or an experienced numismatist, the Dr. Sally Ride quarter offers something unique. Its combination of historical significance, potential for mint errors, and artistic beauty makes it a standout addition to any collection. Collectors can take pride in owning a coin that honors one of America's trailblazing women while also offering opportunities for investment and discovery. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2022 Washington Quarter Drive Sally Ride P. Particularly examples with mint errors or uncirculated condition, has reached up to $25 in words. Top 4. The 2021 Washington Quarter, featuring the historic scene crossing the Delaware, is far more than a piece of currency. It is a vivid slice of American history, captured forever in the hands of collectors and coin enthusiasts. Part of the American Women Quarters program's predecessor series that celebrated pivotal moments in the nation's story, this coin commemorates George Washington's bold and daring crossing of the Delaware River on the night of December 25, 1776, a turning point in the Revolutionary War. The coin pays tribute not only to a defining moment in military history but also to the courage, strategy, and determination that have shaped the United States. The obverse of the 2021 quarter retains the enduring likeness of George Washington, a design rooted in tradition that has appeared on quarters since 1932. Washington's dignified profile reminds collectors and viewers of the foundational principles of the nation, anchoring the coin in both historical reverence and artistic consistency. Yet it is the reverse that captures the imagination, a detailed and dynamic portrayal of Washington and his troops braving the icy waters of the Delaware River. Every line of the oars, the tension in the soldiers' postures, and the subtle reflections on the river's surface demonstrate meticulous artistry, transforming a standard coin into a miniature work of historical storytelling. Collectors quickly realized that the crossing the Delaware Quarter has attributes that make certain specimens particularly valuable. While millions were minted at the Denver Mint in 2021 for circulation, subtle die variations, striking inconsistencies, and minting errors have made select coins sought-after treasures for numismatists. The thrill of discovering a rare example, whether it is an uncirculated coin, a proof strike, or a piece with a unique error, creates an added layer of excitement and challenge for collectors, making each coin hunt a miniature adventure of its own. Die cracks are among the most fascinating features that appear on some of these quarters. Small raised lines form when a die develops a fissure during production, transferring a unique imprint onto the coin's surface. On certain crossing the Delaware quarters, die cracks may appear along the river's waves or near the figures of the soldiers, creating visual distinctions that make each coin unique. These cracks, though technically errors, are highly prized for their individuality and rarity, offering collectors a one-of-a-kind piece that cannot be exactly replicated. Double die errors further enhance the desirability of some examples. When the dies used to strike the coin are misaligned, details such as the date, lettering, or even parts of Washington's figure may appear doubled. These anomalies are striking and visually engaging, turning an ordinary circulation coin into a rare collectible. Coins exhibiting bold and clear doubling often attract attention at auctions, as collectors seek distinctive specimens with historical significance and numismatic intrigue. Off-center strikes add another layer of rarity and excitement. If a coin blank is misaligned during the striking process, parts of the design can appear shifted, truncated, or distorted. Such off-center crossing the Delaware quarters are uncommon, and the degree of misalignment affects both their visual appeal and market value. Collectors prize these unusual pieces because each misstrike is unique, offering a tangible reminder of the complex and intricate process of coin production. Planchet errors, another form of minting anomaly, make certain coins stand out even further. Occasionally, a quarter may be struck on a blank with slight imperfections, such as lamination flaws, incomplete metal content, or clipped edges. These irregularities result in a coin that is one of a kind, with unusual textures or missing portions of the design. For the Washington crossing the Delaware quarter, such anomalies can enhance both the aesthetic and monetary value of the coin, making it a compelling piece for collectors seeking rarity. The historical significance of this coin elevates its appeal beyond mere aesthetics. Washington's daring crossing of the Delaware River was a strategic masterstroke that inspired his troops and revitalized the American cause during the Revolutionary War. Owning a coin that commemorates this iconic event allows collectors to hold a tangible piece of history, connecting with the bravery, leadership, and determination that defined the early United States. Each coin carries not just monetary value, but cultural and educational significance as well. Condition is a crucial factor in determining the coin's value. Uncirculated coins, or those graded MS-65 and above by professional services, are especially sought after, as they retain crisp details, full luster, and minimal signs of wear. High-grade coins often become centerpiece items in collections, particularly when combined with unique mint errors or strong strike quality. Coins that exhibit both historical significance and top-tier preservation command premiums at auctions and in private sales, reinforcing their appeal for serious collectors. Collectors also appreciate the coin as part of the broader narrative of American history. The Washington crossing the Delaware quarter tells a story of resilience, ingenuity, and national identity. It is not just a coin, it is a visual tribute to a moment that changed the course of the Revolutionary War, a reminder of the courage and determination that built the nation, and a bridge between numismatic artistry and historical storytelling. Completing a set of historically themed quarters, including this one, provides collectors with a tangible connection to America's formative events and heroic figures. The artistry of this coin cannot be overstated. Every detail, from the movement of the boat through icy waters to the expressions of determination on the soldiers' faces, demonstrates the mint's commitment to craftsmanship. Coins with sharply struck details, clean lines, and preserved luster are especially prized, offering both beauty and historical resonance. This combination of aesthetic excellence and narrative power makes the Washington crossing the Delaware quarter a standout collectible that appeals to historians, coin enthusiasts, and casual admirers alike. Hunting for mint errors and rare varieties adds an interactive element to collecting this coin. Die cracks, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws all offer unique opportunities to acquire something rare and valuable. Each anomaly tells a story of the coin's production process and adds depth to its historical narrative. For collectors, finding a unique or flawed example of the crossing the Delaware quarter is both thrilling and rewarding, as it provides a tangible connection to the complexities of minting and the history the coin commemorates. Beyond personal collections, the coin serves as an educational tool and conversation piece. Displayed in classrooms, museums, or homes, it sparks discussions about the Revolutionary War, George Washington's leadership, and the broader story of American independence. Its appeal goes beyond numismatic interest, reaching history enthusiasts, educators, and anyone inspired by stories of bravery and ingenuity. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, the 2021 Washington crossing the Delaware quarter offers a wealth of opportunities. Its historical significance, potential for unique mint errors, and intricate artistry make it a coin that is both collectible and meaningful. Collectors can take pride in owning a piece that celebrates one of the most daring and pivotal moments in American history while also offering opportunities for numismatic discovery and investment. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2021 Washington quarter crossing. The Delaware D, particularly examples with mint errors or in uncirculated condition, can reach up to $20 in words. Top 5. The 2022 Washington quarter featuring the iconic Maya Angelou is more than just currency, it is a celebration of a legendary American figure, a symbol of resilience, courage, and artistic brilliance. Part of the America the Beautiful and Contemporary Women Quarters programs, this coin honors one of the most influential voices in literature, civil rights, and American culture. Maya Angelou's impact transcends time, and this quarter captures her legacy in a compact, yet profoundly meaningful, collectible form. The obverse of the coin carries the classic portrait of George Washington, a design familiar to collectors and the public alike, maintaining the timeless link between the nation's founding and its ongoing narrative. However, it is the reverse that truly captures attention, depicting a symbolic representation of Maya Angelou's life and achievements. The imagery reflects her multifaceted contributions, her poetry, activism, and indomitable spirit, rendered in fine detail that invites viewers to explore the coin closely, revealing layers of artistry and meaning. Every line, curve, and element of the design is meticulously crafted to evoke the essence of her life and message. Collectors were quick to recognize that the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter offers not just historical and cultural significance, but also unique numismatic opportunities. While millions were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, certain coins exhibit die variations, striking inconsistencies, and minting errors that create rarity and increased value. The thrill of discovering a misstrike or an unusual die variety adds excitement to collecting this modern commemorative, appealing to both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. Die cracks are among the most fascinating features that appear on some of these quarters. A tiny fissure in the die can leave raised lines on the coin, often unnoticed until close inspection. On some Maya Angelou quarters, these cracks may appear subtly across her symbolic elements or along the border, giving each coin a distinctive character. While technically errors, these die cracks are highly sought after because no two are exactly alike, making them one-of-a-kind collectibles that spark excitement in collectors' circles. Another prized anomaly is the double die error. Misalignment of the dies during the minting process can create a doubling effect on letters, numbers, or design features. On the Maya Angelou quarter, doubled dies can sometimes manifest in the inscriptions or design elements, producing an unusual visual effect that is both striking and rare. Coins exhibiting bold, clear doubling often attract high interest at auctions, highlighting the coin's potential for both historical and monetary value. Off-center strikes also contribute to the coin's allure. When a coin blank is slightly misaligned during the striking process, part of the design can appear shifted or partially missing. Off-center Maya Angelou quarters are uncommon, and the degree of misalignment impacts both visual appeal and collectability. Coins with noticeable off-center strikes are especially desirable among collectors because they are unique, tangible reminders of the intricacies involved in the minting process. Planchet errors further enhance the rarity of certain examples. Occasionally, a coin may be struck on a blank with slight imperfections, such as lamination flaws, metal inconsistencies, or clipped edges. These planchet flaws result in one-of-a-kind coins, offering unusual textures or missing portions of the design. For collectors, a Maya Angelou quarter with such a unique flaw is not just a coin, it is a conversation piece, a rare collectible, and a testament to the unpredictable nature of coin production. The coin's significance goes far beyond its physical characteristics. Maya Angelou's legacy is one of empowerment, literary genius, and societal impact. Owning a coin that commemorates her achievements allows collectors to connect with a monumental figure in American culture. Each coin serves as a reminder of her poems, her activism, and her unwavering commitment to justice and equality. It is a tangible piece of history, inspiring admiration and reflection in every holder. Condition is another critical factor for collectors. Coins that remain uncirculated, with full luster and sharp details, are highly prized. Graded specimens at MS65 and above are particularly sought after, as they preserve the finest details of the design, from the inscriptions to the symbolic elements representing Angelou's legacy. High-grade coins often become centerpiece items in collections, demonstrating the coin's aesthetic excellence and preserving its cultural significance for generations. The artistry of this coin deserves special attention. Every detail, from subtle textures to precise lettering, demonstrates the U.S. Mint's commitment to craftsmanship. Sharp strikes, crisp relief, and well-defined elements elevate the coin from mere currency to a miniature work of art. Collectors appreciate not only the coin's historical narrative but also the quality of its production, making it both visually and intellectually appealing. For collectors, hunting for errors, rare varieties, and unusual strikes adds an interactive dimension to the experience. Die cracks, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors all provide opportunities to acquire a coin that is not only beautiful but uniquely valuable. Each anomaly tells a story of the minting process and offers a personal connection to the coin's creation. Discovering such a coin is both thrilling and rewarding, offering a tangible link between artistry, history, and chance. Beyond its appeal as a collectible, the Maya Angelou quarter is an educational tool and conversation starter. Displayed in homes, classrooms, or museums, it sparks discussions about literature, civil rights, and the broader cultural contributions of American icons. Its appeal extends to history enthusiasts, literary scholars, and anyone inspired by the story of a woman who overcame adversity to leave an indelible mark on the world. Whether a seasoned collector or a new numismatist, the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter offers unparalleled opportunities. Its historical and cultural significance, potential for rare mint errors, and detailed artistry make it a coin of both collectible and meaningful value. Collectors can take pride in owning a coin that honors a powerful legacy, while also providing avenues for discovery, learning, and investment. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2022 Washington quarter Maya Angelou p. especially examples with mint errors or in uncirculated condition, can reach up to $25 in words. Top 6. Today we are diving deep into a coin that represents not only the rich history of the United States but also the unique artistry and collectible charm of the Washington State Quarters program. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter, part of the inaugural year of this program, is a fascinating piece for collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts alike. This coin is not just currency, it is a symbol of Connecticut's heritage, a miniature work of art, and a collectible that continues to intrigue and inspire. The obverse of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter features the classic profile of George Washington, an image that has been a staple of U.S. coinage for decades. His dignified portrait reminds us of the nation's founding and the enduring legacy of leadership, courage, and vision. While Washington's likeness is familiar, it is the reverse design that makes this quarter particularly special and unique. The Connecticut Quarter depicts the Charter Oak, an emblem of independence, resilience, and state pride. The Charter Oak has a story that reaches back into colonial history, when the original colonial charter was famously hidden within its hollow to protect it from confiscation by the British governor in 1687. This dramatic and historic moment is immortalized on the quarter, connecting a small piece of metal to centuries of American history. Collectors immediately recognized the 1999 Connecticut Quarter as a coin of both cultural and numismatic significance. Its status as one of the very first quarters released in the Washington State Quarters program adds to its desirability. While millions were minted, careful inspection reveals that some examples show subtle minting variations, die flaws, and errors that can dramatically increase the coin's value. These anomalies, though often small, make a huge difference in the world of coin collecting. Die cracks are one type of error that collectors treasure. When the minting die develops a fissure, it leaves raised lines on the coin's surface. On the Connecticut Quarter, these cracks can appear along the branches of the Charter Oak or in the surrounding inscriptions, giving the coin a unique, one-of-a-kind appearance. Each die crack is slightly different, meaning no two coins share the same pattern, and this individuality makes them highly desirable among collectors. Double die errors are another fascinating feature. When the coin is struck, if the die is misaligned or shifted slightly, it can create a doubling effect on letters, numbers, or design elements. On some Connecticut quarters, doubling can be observed in the date, the word Connecticut, or even in the fine details of the Charter Oak leaves. Coins exhibiting strong, clear doubling are rare and attract significant attention at auctions and among private collectors, making them prized possessions for anyone who appreciates the subtle nuances of coin production. The off-center strikes provide yet another layer of excitement. In these instances, the coin blank is slightly misaligned during the minting process, resulting in part of the design being shifted or partially missing. An off-center Connecticut quarter can display the Charter Oak slightly to the side, creating a visually intriguing effect. The degree of misalignment determines rarity and desirability. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable and collectible the coin becomes. Planchet errors are also part of what makes the 1999 Connecticut quarter interesting to collectors. Occasionally, a coin may be struck on a blank that contains small imperfections, such as lamination flaws, metal inconsistencies, or clipped edges. These imperfections create unique textures and appearances that make the coin stand out in any collection. Each flawed planchet results in a singular piece of numismatic history, emphasizing the unpredictability and excitement of coin collecting. The coin's condition plays a pivotal role in its value. Uncirculated Connecticut quarters with sharp details, full luster, and no signs of wear are particularly sought after. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS-65 or above, showcase the fine artistry of the Charter oak, from the intricacies of its bark to the delicate depiction of its leaves. These high-grade specimens often become centerpiece items in collections and are admired not only for their rarity but for the craftsmanship they display. The artistry of the Connecticut quarter is remarkable. Every element, from the finely engraved leaves to the lettering, demonstrates the skill and precision of the U.S. Mint's artists. Collectors appreciate the aesthetic beauty of the coin, which transcends its face value and transforms it into a piece of history, a work of art, and a tangible connection to Connecticut's legacy. The coin's cultural significance cannot be overstated. The Charter oak symbolizes independence, cleverness, and courage, values that resonate with collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Owning a 1999 Connecticut quarter is more than owning a piece of currency. It is owning a piece of American heritage, a reminder of the ingenuity and resilience that have defined the nation since its earliest days. Collectors often pursue these coins not only for their beauty but for the stories they tell. Die cracks, double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws all add layers of narrative to each coin. Each imperfection, each anomaly, is a testament to the minting process and a unique conversation starter, making the coin a collectible that combines history, art, and adventure. Whether displayed in a collection, showcased in a frame, or studied closely under magnification, the 1999 Connecticut quarter rewards patience, curiosity, and a keen eye for detail. It is a coin that invites discovery, inspires research, and encourages appreciation for the artistry and history embedded in every piece. For collectors, finding a rare variation or mint error can be particularly thrilling. Coins with die cracks running through the Charter oak, prominent double die features, or unusual planchet errors are not only valuable but offer a sense of excitement that connects the collector to the history and production of the coin. It is this combination of historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and potential rarity that makes the 1999 Connecticut quarter a must-have for coin enthusiasts. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 1999 Washington State quarter Connecticut, particularly with mint errors or in high-grade uncirculated condition, can reach up to $50 in words. Top 7. Today, we are taking an in-depth journey into one of the most fascinating pieces of modern American coinage, the 2020 Washington State quarter, featuring the breathtaking Weir Farm. This coin is not just a medium of exchange, it is a miniature canvas that celebrates history, art, and the natural beauty of the evergreen state. For coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the Weir Farm quarter represents a perfect blend of artistry, cultural storytelling, and numismatic allure. The obverse of the 2020 Weir Farm quarter continues the proud tradition of featuring George Washington's distinguished profile. His steadfast gaze reminds us of the founding principles of our nation: leadership, vision, and perseverance. The familiar portrait has adorned U.S. coinage for decades, yet each new series, including the Washington State Quarters program, brings renewed interest and attention to the coin's design and craftsmanship. The obverse may be familiar, but the true magic of the Weir Farm quarter lies on the reverse side. The reverse design of the 2020 Weir Farm quarter is a tribute to the Weir Farm National Historic Site, a place that celebrates American Impressionist art and the beauty of the Connecticut countryside preserved in Washington state. The quarter's design captures the serenity of a working farm, showcasing architectural elements, pastoral scenes, and subtle details of natural flora that transport the viewer into the tranquil landscape. Every leaf, fence post, and field contour has been meticulously engraved, reflecting the artistry and precision that the U.S. Mint is renowned for. Collectors immediately recognize this coin as a unique piece within the Washington State Quarters series. While millions of these quarters were minted for circulation, careful examination reveals that certain specimens exhibit rare minting errors and variations that significantly enhance their desirability. For those passionate about coin collecting, these variations are the difference between a common coin and a prized treasure point. One of the most captivating errors that appear on some Weir Farm quarters is die cracks. A die crack occurs when the steel die used to strike the coin develops small fissures, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface. On the Weir Farm quarter, die cracks can appear along the farm structures, fences, or even within the background landscape, making each error coin uniquely beautiful and instantly recognizable to collectors. These coins are often sought after in the numismatic community for their singular character and historical connection to the minting process. Double die errors are another feature that attracts collector attention. When the minting die shifts slightly during production, the result is a doubling of letters, numbers, or design features. On Weir Farm quarters, doubling can occasionally be observed in the inscriptions or in fine architectural details of the farm structures. Coins with prominent double dies are extremely rare and often command significant attention at auctions, sometimes fetching values far above their face value. Depending on the severity and clarity of the doubling, off-center strikes also contribute to the allure of the Weir Farm quarter for collectors. When the coin blank is misaligned during striking, part of the design can appear shifted or missing. On an off-center Weir Farm quarter, the farm landscape may be partially cut off, creating a visually intriguing effect. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more collectible and valuable the coin becomes. Coins with strikingly off-center images are particularly desirable for display in high-end collections, as they tell a story of the minting process and provide a tangible link to the unpredictability of coin production. Planchet errors, although less common, are another source of intrigue. Sometimes, a coin may be struck on a blank that has imperfections, such as metal inconsistencies, laminations, or clipped edges. These irregularities give the Weir Farm quarter a one-of-a-kind appearance, making it a fascinating addition to any collection. Collectors enjoy the thrill of discovering these unique planchet anomalies, as each one represents a singular moment in mint history that cannot be replicated. The condition of the coin is, of course, a critical factor in determining its value. Uncirculated Weir Farm quarters, which exhibit full luster, sharp details, and pristine surfaces, are the most sought after by collectors. High-grade specimens, especially those graded MS65 or above, reveal the minute artistry of the farm scene, the delicate texture of wooden fences, the subtle curvature of rolling fields, and the architectural elegance of farm buildings. These coins are more than currency. They are miniature masterpieces that reward the careful eye and patient collector. The artistry of the Weir Farm quarter is remarkable. Every detail has been thoughtfully rendered, from the tiny leaves and plants to the intricate depiction of buildings and fences. The U.S. Mint's designers have created a coin that functions as both legal tender and as a miniature tribute to the beauty of the American landscape. Collectors often marvel at how much story and detail can be encapsulated within a mere quarter, and it is precisely this intricate design work that elevates the coin from everyday currency to collectible art. The historical and cultural significance of this coin is also important. Weir Farm represents a bridge between history and art. It preserves the legacy of American Impressionism while celebrating the rural beauty and agricultural heritage of Washington state. By owning a Weir Farm quarter, collectors are reminded not only of the beauty of the state but also of the preservation of culture, nature, and artistic tradition. Collectors often seek out coins with rare variations or errors because these anomalies enhance the narrative of a collection. Coins with die cracks through the buildings or landscape, double dies on inscriptions, or dramatic off-center strikes become more than money, they become conversation pieces. These errors provide a glimpse into the minting process, the challenges faced by the U.S. Mint, and the unique individuality of each coin. It is these quirks and imperfections that make the 2020 War Farm Quarter such a compelling collectible, whether displayed in a case, framed for exhibition, or carefully stored in a coin album. The 2020 War Farm Quarter rewards attention, curiosity, and appreciation for detail. It tells a story, preserves history, and represents a slice of Washington State's beauty and culture. Each coin is a bridge connecting the collector to the past and the artistry of the present. Owning a 2020 War Farm Quarter is more than just owning a piece of currency. It is owning a piece of American history, art, and natural beauty. Each minting variation, error, or pristine specimen adds layers of narrative that make the coin exciting, unique, and truly collectible. Collectors and coin enthusiasts alike will find joy in exploring the fine details, discovering rare variations, and celebrating the artistry of this extraordinary quarter. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2020 Washington State Quarter War Farm, especially with mint errors or in high-grade uncirculated condition, can reach up to $20 in words. Top 8. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating and historically significant coins in the Washington State Quarters series, the 2013 Fort McHenry Quarter. This quarter is more than just currency. It is a tribute to a pivotal moment in American history and an intricate piece of numismatic artistry. For collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the Fort McHenry Quarter captures the spirit of patriotism, resilience, and creativity that makes coin collecting a lifelong passion. The obverse of this 2013 Fort McHenry Quarter features the familiar profile of George Washington, as it has since the inception of the Washington State Quarters program. His dignified gaze represents leadership, integrity, and the founding values of the United States. While collectors may be familiar with the obverse design, the real story and artistic brilliance of the coin lie on its reverse side, where the historical narrative unfolds in stunning detail. The reverse design of the 2013 Fort McHenry Quarter commemorates the iconic Fort McHenry in Baltimore, Maryland, the site where the American flag waved defiantly during the War of 1812, inspiring Francis Scott Key to pen the words that would become our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. The design depicts the fort prominently in the background, with the iconic American flag billowing proudly, symbolizing resilience and courage. The attention to detail is remarkable. Every brick, turret, and flagfold is captured with precision, transporting the viewer back to that historic moment. The design also includes the Chesapeake Bay, reflecting both the fort's strategic location and the beauty of the surrounding landscape. Collectors immediately recognize the Fort McHenry Quarter as a fascinating addition to any collection because it is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which sought to highlight historical and natural landmarks across all 50 states and U.S. territories. While millions of these quarters were minted for circulation, careful examination reveals rare minting variations and errors that can make this coin extremely desirable and even valuable. One of the most interesting and sought-after variations is the die crack. Die cracks occur when the steel die used to strike the coin develops fissures, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface. On the Fort McHenry Quarter, die cracks may appear along the fort walls, flagpole, or landscape. These cracks create a unique character, making each coin with a die crack truly one of a kind and instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. Coins with pronounced die cracks are highly sought after in numismatic circles and can command a premium at auction. Another notable type of error is the doubled die. A doubled die occurs when the die shifts slightly during production, resulting in the doubling of letters, numbers, or design elements. On the Fort McHenry Quarter, doubling can appear in the inscriptions such as Fort McHenry or E Pluribus Unum, or even subtly along the fort's architectural features. These double die quarters are extremely rare, and collectors prize them for the way they reveal the coin-making process and highlight the meticulous art of minting. Off-center strikes are another fascinating error to look for. In these cases, the coin blank is misaligned during striking, which can cause part of the design to be shifted or missing entirely. An off-center Fort McHenry Quarter may show only part of the fort or the flag, creating a visually striking effect. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more collectible and valuable the coin becomes. Coins with dramatic off-center strikes are often the centerpiece of specialized collections and are highly coveted by numismatists. Planchet errors, though less common, also enhance the intrigue of the Fort McHenry quarter. Sometimes, the coin is struck on a blank that has imperfections, such as metal laminations or clipped edges. These unique coins become treasures for collectors, as no two are alike. A Fort McHenry quarter with a planchet anomaly becomes a conversation piece and a rare addition to a collection, highlighting the unpredictability of coin production and the artistry involved in minting. The condition of the coin is another crucial factor in determining its value. Uncirculated or high-grade Fort McHenry quarters, which exhibit full luster, sharp details, and pristine surfaces, are the most desirable. The architectural detail of the fort, the folds of the flag, and the depiction of the Chesapeake Bay are all much sharper and more visually impressive on coins in higher grades. Coins graded MS-65 or above are particularly prized, as they show the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint at its finest. Collectors often find joy in examining the minute details of this coin. The intricacy of the fort's brickwork, the texture of the waving flag, and the contours of the surrounding landscape all reward careful observation. For collectors, owning a Fort McHenry quarter is not just about monetary value, it is about appreciation for the design, history, and narrative encapsulated in a tiny, circular piece of metal. Every coin tells a story, and the Fort McHenry quarter tells a story of courage, patriotism, and the resilience of the American spirit. The historical significance of this coin cannot be overstated. Fort McHenry stands as a symbol of determination during the War of 1812. Its defense inspired Francis Scott Key to write the poem that would become the lyrics of our national anthem, capturing the hope and resilience of a young nation under threat. The quarter's reverse design immortalizes this moment, allowing collectors to hold a tangible piece of history in their hands. Coins like this connect us to the past, reminding us of the courage and perseverance that shaped the United States. The Fort McHenry quarter also carries numismatic importance because of its role in the broader America the Beautiful Quarters program. By featuring national parks and historic sites, this program celebrates the diversity, history, and natural beauty of the United States. Collectors value this series not only for its aesthetic appeal but also for the educational and historical narrative embedded within each coin. Each quarter in the series serves as both currency and storytelling medium, connecting the collector to the legacy of our nation. Rarity and collector interest are heightened when looking at special minting variations, such as proof strikes. Proof coins are struck with specially prepared dies and polished planchets to create sharp, mirror-like surfaces with frosted design elements. Proof versions of the Fort McHenry quarter are often sought after by serious collectors, as they exhibit exceptional detail and artistry, making them stand out from circulation coins. Proof coins may also contain subtle differences in design and texture, further adding to their collectability. In addition to minting errors and high-grade specimens, Fort McHenry quarters with perfect centering, pristine surfaces, and flawless edges are highly prized. Collectors who specialize in error coins or high-quality state quarters often seek out multiple examples to build a comprehensive collection, comparing details, studying variations, and appreciating the artistry of each individual coin. These coins become conversation pieces, educational tools, and sources of pride for collectors worldwide. Whether displayed in a coin album, framed, or carefully stored in protective holders, the 2013 Fort McHenry quarter offers collectors an opportunity to explore American history, artistry, and minting technique. Each coin embodies a unique story, whether through design intricacies, historical significance, or rare minting anomalies. The coin's details encourage observation, discussion, and appreciation, making it more than just a quarter. It is a miniature work of art and a piece of American heritage. For those who own a 2013 Fort McHenry quarter, the coin represents a bridge between past and present. It celebrates history, recognizes artistic achievement, and highlights the precision of the U.S. Mint. For collectors, the joy lies in discovering rare errors, comparing minting variations, and appreciating the historical significance encapsulated within a small, tangible object. Coins like this serve as a reminder of the enduring story of the United States and the artistry embedded in every minting process. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin. And like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2013 Fort McHenry Washington State quarter, especially one with minting errors, proof strikes, or in uncirculated condition, can reach up to $25 in words. Top 9. Today, we are exploring a truly remarkable coin in the Washington State Quarters series, the 2013 White Mountains Quarter. This coin is more than just a piece of currency, it is a tribute to the natural beauty, history, and culture of New Hampshire, capturing the majesty of the White Mountains in miniature form. For collectors and history lovers alike, this quarter offers a rich combination of artistry, historical significance, and intriguing numismatic features that make it a fascinating addition to any collection. The obverse of the coin features the familiar profile of George Washington, a design that has graced all Washington State quarters since the program began. His stoic, dignified visage symbolizes leadership, resilience, and the founding ideals of the United States. While the obverse may be well known, the true allure of the 2013 White Mountains Quarter lies on the reverse, where the intricate design tells a story of American heritage, natural splendor, and artistic mastery. The reverse design of the White Mountains Quarter showcases the breathtaking landscape of New Hampshire's White Mountains, a region celebrated for its dramatic peaks, dense forests, and panoramic vistas. The design specifically features Mount Washington, the highest peak in the northeastern United States, capturing the grandeur and rugged beauty of the area. Surrounding the mountain are the contours of the forest and rugged terrain, rendered in precise detail that reflects the careful work of the U.S. Mint's designers. The inclusion of a pine tree in the foreground emphasizes the natural richness of the region, symbolizing both the environmental importance and scenic appeal of New Hampshire's mountains. Collectors immediately recognize the White Mountains Quarter as a standout due to its intricate design, but its value goes beyond aesthetics. It is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which highlights national parks and historic sites across all 50 states and U.S. territories. While millions of these quarters were minted for circulation, collectors know that rare minting variations and errors can elevate certain examples to highly coveted status. One fascinating feature that can increase a coin's collectability is the presence of die cracks. A die crack occurs when the steel die used to strike the coin develops tiny fissures, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface. On the White Mountains Quarter, die cracks may appear along the mountain ridges, the forest lines, or near the inscriptions. Each die crack is unique, transforming an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible. Coins with pronounced die cracks are particularly sought after by collectors and can command higher prices in the market. Another intriguing variation is the doubled die. Doubled dies occur when the die shifts slightly during production, causing letters, numbers, or design elements to appear doubled. On the White Mountains Quarter, doubling can sometimes be observed in the inscriptions such as White Mountains, E Pluribus Unum, or even subtly along the mountain contours. Doubled die quarters are rare, and collectors prize them for the way they reveal the intricacies of the minting process while enhancing the coin's uniqueness and value. Off-center strikes are another notable error. In these cases, the coin blank is misaligned during striking, which can result in parts of the design being shifted or missing entirely. An off-center White Mountains Quarter may show only a portion of the mountain or forest, creating a striking and unusual effect. Coins with dramatic off-center strikes are highly desirable and often become the centerpiece of specialized collections. Planchet errors, while uncommon, add yet another layer of intrigue. Occasionally, a coin may be struck on a flawed planchet, such as one with metal laminations, clipped edges, or unusual thickness. Each planchet error creates a coin that is visually unique and highly collectible, allowing the owner to hold a tangible piece of minting history that no two collectors will ever possess in exactly the same form. The condition of the coin is another key factor in its value. Uncirculated examples, or coins in high-grade condition with full luster and sharp details, are especially prized. In a White Mountains Quarter, Collectors look for coins where the mountain ridges, pine tree, and surrounding terrain are crisp and well-defined. Coins graded MS65 or higher are particularly valuable, as they exhibit the best combination of artistry, craftsmanship, and minting precision. Collectors also enjoy studying the intricate details of the coin. The texture of the forest, the contours of Mount Washington, and the folds in the inscriptions all reward careful observation. Owning a White Mountains quarter is not merely about having a monetary asset, it is about appreciating the artistry, natural beauty, and historical context encapsulated in a small, tangible object. Each coin tells a story, connecting the collector to both the past and the environment it commemorates. The White Mountains quarter also carries historical and cultural significance. New Hampshire's White Mountains have long been celebrated for their scenic beauty, outdoor recreation, and environmental importance. By featuring this landmark, the coin serves as both an educational tool and a tribute to the preservation of America's natural landscapes. For collectors, owning this coin is akin to holding a piece of American heritage, connecting them to the region's storied past and ongoing legacy. Proof versions of the coin are especially prized among collectors. Proof coins are struck on polished planchets using specially prepared dies, resulting in a mirror-like background with frosted design elements. A proof White Mountains quarter showcases the intricacy of the mountain and forest details in stunning contrast, making it a centerpiece for any collection. Collectors who can acquire proof versions or coins with exceptional quality and eye appeal often see these pieces as long-term investments as well as objects of aesthetic appreciation. Rarity and collectability are further enhanced by unique minting variations. Coins with perfect centering, full luster, and sharp, unblemished surfaces are highly sought after. Collectors may search for multiple examples to build a comprehensive collection, examining subtle variations in design details, edge patterns, and lettering. These coins become not only items of personal pride but also historical artifacts that document the art of American minting in the modern era. For collectors, the 2013 White Mountains quarter offers more than just monetary value. It is a miniature work of art that combines design, history, and numismatic curiosity. Coins with errors, proofs, or pristine surfaces become educational tools, conversation pieces, and cherished heirlooms that celebrate both the natural beauty of New Hampshire and the artistry of the U.S. Mint. Each coin tells a story, whether it is the grandeur of Mount Washington, the intricate design of the forest, or the subtle variations caused by the minting process. Owning a White Mountains quarter is an invitation to explore history, nature, and art simultaneously. It encourages collectors to look closely, appreciate the craftsmanship, and connect with the legacy of the America the Beautiful quarters program. Each coin is a testament to the vision of the U.S. Mint, which combines educational value, artistry, and historical storytelling in a single, collectible object. The beauty, rarity, and attention to detail make the White Mountains quarter a must-have for collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can help you identify them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and like this video to support the channel and celebrate these incredible pieces of history. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2013 White Mountains Washington State quarter, especially one with minting errors, proof strikes, or in uncirculated condition, can reach up to $20 in words. Top 10. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating pieces of the Washington State Quarters series, the 2004 Iowa quarter, minted in Philadelphia. This coin is more than just currency, it is a tiny tribute to the rich history, culture, and agricultural heritage of Iowa. For collectors, history buffs, and coin enthusiasts, the 2004 Iowa quarter offers a perfect combination of artistry, numismatic interest, and collectible intrigue. If you are a coin lover, make sure you listen carefully, because this quarter has hidden details, interesting minting errors, and rarity factors that can make it an invaluable piece in your collection. On the obverse, we see the familiar profile of George Washington, whose stoic visage has graced all Washington State quarters since the series began. The obverse is simple, elegant, and instantly recognizable, but the real story unfolds on the reverse, where Iowa's unique heritage is depicted in meticulous detail. The reverse design of the 2004 Iowa quarter was crafted to honor the state's contributions to American agriculture and its historical significance. It prominently features a depiction of a schoolhouse and a farmer's field with the sun rising in the background, symbolizing education, hard work, and growth. The design reflects Iowa's identity as the Hawkeye State and its deep connection to farming and community life. Every line and detail on this quarter, from the texture of the crops to the bricks on the schoolhouse, was carefully engraved to reflect both the historical and cultural essence of Iowa. Collectors immediately notice the attention to detail in this coin, which is not just about aesthetics but also about storytelling. Each element on the coin has meaning. The schoolhouse represents the importance of education and community, while the crops in the field symbolize Iowa's agricultural heritage, which has sustained generations and contributed significantly to the nation's economy. The rising sun serves as a reminder of opportunity, growth, and the enduring spirit of the people of Iowa. Despite millions of these quarters being minted for circulation, rarity and value can increase significantly if the coin exhibits certain minting errors or variations. One of the most sought-after errors is the presence of a die crack. Die cracks occur when the steel die used to strike the coin develops tiny fissures, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface. In Iowa quarters, these cracks can appear along the schoolhouse roof, the horizon line, or the lettering, creating a unique and highly collectible piece. Each die crack is distinct, transforming an otherwise ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible that captures the imperfections of the minting process. Another type of rare variation is the doubled die. This occurs when the die shifts slightly during production, causing letters, numbers, or design elements to appear doubled. On the Iowa quarter, collectors have reported doubling in the inscriptions, such as Iowa or E pluribus unum. Coins with doubled die errors are extremely sought after because they reveal a glimpse of the minting process's complexities and make the coin unique in the eyes of collectors. Center strikes are yet another intriguing error that can significantly enhance a coin's collectability. If the coin blank is misaligned during striking, parts of the design may be shifted or missing entirely. On an off-center Iowa quarter, the schoolhouse, crops, or rising sun may be partially struck or cut off, creating an unusual and visually striking effect. Collectors often prize these errors for their rarity and for the unique story they tell about the minting process. Planchet errors also add to the coin's appeal. Occasionally, a quarter may be struck on a flawed planchet, such as one with laminations, clipped edges, or unusual thickness. Each planchet error creates a coin that is visually distinct and highly collectible, providing a tangible connection to the minting process. Planchet errors are especially prized by collectors who enjoy holding a piece of history that is unlike any other coin in existence. The condition of the coin is another critical factor in determining its value. Uncirculated examples, or coins in pristine condition with full luster and sharp details, are particularly valuable. For the 2004 Iowa quarter, collectors seek coins where the schoolhouse, crops, and rising sun are clearly defined, and the lettering is crisp. Coins graded MS65 or higher are considered highly collectible, offering the perfect balance of quality, rarity, and visual appeal. Proof versions of the Iowa quarter are especially coveted by collectors. Proof coins are struck on polished planchets using specially prepared dies, resulting in a mirror-like background with frosted design elements. A proof Iowa quarter presents the schoolhouse and crops in stunning contrast, highlighting the intricate details of the design. Collectors who can acquire a proof or a coin in exceptional condition often view these pieces as both aesthetic treasures and long-term investments. The Iowa quarter also has historical significance. The schoolhouse symbolizes the central role of education in early American life, while the farmer's field honors the state's long-standing agricultural contributions. By owning this coin, collectors hold a piece of Iowa's heritage and gain an appreciation for the people, history, and culture that shaped the Hawkeye State. Each coin serves as a miniature time capsule, connecting the holder to the past and providing a tangible link to the nation's development and identity. Rarity can be further enhanced by subtle variations in the minting process. Coins with exceptional centering, full luster, and sharp, unblemished surfaces are highly sought after. Collectors often study the smallest details, The roof tiles of the schoolhouse, the contours of the crops, and the subtle shading of the rising sun, seeking coins that exhibit perfection in design and execution. These coins become prized collectibles, treasured not only for their monetary value but also for their historical and aesthetic significance. In addition, some collectors focus on eye appeal. A coin that exhibits brilliant luster, sharp strike, and strong contrast will always command attention. The Iowa quarter's design, when perfectly struck, captures the interplay of light and shadow on the schoolhouse and fields, making it a miniature work of art that draws the viewer in. Coins with exceptional eye appeal are often considered centerpiece items for specialized collections. The 2004 Iowa quarter also offers an educational opportunity. By studying its design, collectors learn about Iowa's history, its contribution to agriculture, and the artistic challenges involved in coin design. Every detail is intentional, from the alignment of the schoolhouse to the depiction of rows in the crop field, reflecting a thoughtful approach that combines artistry with historical storytelling. Collectors should also note that coins with errors such as die cracks, doubled dies, off-center strikes, and planchet anomalies often become the highlight of their collections. These unique pieces are not just rare, they are conversation starters, tangible evidence of the minting process, and highly prized items among numismatists. Owning one of these error coins allows a collector to showcase something truly unique, turning an ordinary quarter into a remarkable treasure. For coin enthusiasts, the 2004 Iowa quarter is more than just a piece of money. It is a celebration of heritage, a reflection of artistry, and a potential investment in numismatic history. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey, this coin offers a wealth of details to study, admire, and appreciate. From its beautiful design to its potential for rare minting errors, the Iowa quarter embodies the perfect blend of history, art, and collectability. Make sure to comment about your coins so this channel can provide information and insights about them. Subscribe and comment your coin, and don't forget to like this video to support the channel and celebrate the fascinating world of U.S. coinage. The real market price and auction value for a well-preserved 2004 Iowa Washington State quarter, especially one with minting errors, proof quality, or uncirculated condition, can reach up to $15 in words.